Hi everyone, welcome back to a video, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make this outro for your own YouTube channel. Now, what you will need is Photoshop CS5 or later, I suppose. I only use Photoshop CS5. Anyway, this is the finished outcome, and these are all the layers that we will be making. So I'm just going to go through the layers quickly. This is the subscribe, which is this right here. Then you have your Facebook and Twitter logo, which is these two, and these three, subscribe, Facebook and Twitter, they're just pictures off the internet. Then you're going to have your mystery video box, which is here, or you can name this anything you want. Then you're going to have your previous video. Once again, you can name this anything you want. This is just my personal one. Then you're going to have your logo up here, or your name. Then you're going to have your layer 1 copy and layer 1. Now these are the two white boxes. I just made one white box, then copied it so it was all the exact same, held shift and moved it over. Then you're going to have your background, which is this layer, and then you're going to have your original, which is this one, which we don't even need, but I just kept it there. Alright, so what you want to do first is you want to make a new thing, a new project, and you can either have your width as 1280 and height as 720, or if you want to go for your higher resolution, have this as 1920 and then have your height as 1080. And this is exactly the same as 1280 by 720, which is a YouTube video size, except it's double the pixels for each thing. Well, I'm pretty sure it's double the pixels. No, it's not. It's about 0.6 times the pixels. I don't know. Anyway, just do this. This is a high resolution. Make sure your color is RGB, 8-bit, background contents, have whatever you want, and click OK. Then as you will see, you'll come up with the exact same size screen as this one. Alright, so what we want to do now is we want to add in the background. So for mine, I'm just going to get a picture out of my pictures. So just give me a second. Pictures. And my pictures. Now, I'm not exactly, here it is. This picture I just got off somewhere. Anyway, here it is. It's pretty much the exact same size. I'm just going to move the corners up a bit, so hold in shift, click the corner and drag it up just to get rid of the white edges. Click check, and there's our background. So what we want to do next is add in the two white boxes. So how we're going to do that is we're going to go to shape, which is down here, click on it. If you don't have rectangle tool selected, right click on it, then choose rectangle tool. Then have your color to whatever you want. I had mine to white, so I'm just going to use that. Do this and hold in shift. No, sorry, don't hold in shift. Just make it about that size. It doesn't have to be exact. If you want to do this rectangle the same size as the actual video, then I'll show you how to do that. What you want to do is you just want to hold it up in the corner and then drag it down to the other corner and let go. Now it's a little bit off, but that doesn't matter. But then if you want to change it, click up here on the arrow, click show transform controls, and then you just scale it down, holding in shift to keep the same size, and then scale it down until you're comfortable with the size. That's good. So I'm just going to have mine about there. Tick, uncheck that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this or duplicate it. So right click on the layer and then click duplicate. Okay. Then I can just drag it across, but hold in shift so you keep it level. Then just drag it across until it's about the same distance from the edges as each other. So about there. Alright, then if you want to move them both at the same time around, you hold in control, then you click on both of the layers, then you can move them. And I'm just going to have mine about there, because I want to leave room for the Twitter, Facebook and subscribe button. Alright, so now while we're here we might as well add in the text. So what we want to do, click on the T for text, or just click on T on your keyboard, then just type in your text. Don't worry about size just yet. Whoops, you might want to change the color so you can see it. I'm just going to have this as a previous video. Alright, I'm going to do this so it's in the center like that. And as you can see, this is a different font than my original. It's a different font, but I still like this font. So just move it up about there. I'm actually going to rescale the size of the text down, so instead of 170, let's have it 150. There, perfect. And then instead of making a whole new text layer, we're just going to duplicate this, and then put it over here. But instead of having this as two previous videos, we're going to change this one. So go to your T, click on this one, and then we're going to do just remove previous and type in mystery, and that's all done. You might want to move this down a bit, because with my text it has this wavy things. Alright, and that is it for the two boxes. In this tutorial we're not going to be covering how to have a picture behind it. That will be in a different tutorial. Alright, before we go on to the next part, we can change the fonts and colors and designs of the text. So we're just going to go to blending options on one of the text layers. Then you can drop a shadow or do whatever really, but I'm just going to drop a shadow quickly just for the sake of this tutorial, and make this normal, opacity 100%. That just makes it look dark and straight. So yeah, then you can do your distance and all that. But okay, that looks pretty good. Actually, yeah, that looks better. Then we can do the same thing. If you want the exact same effect on both text, instead of just clicking on blending options again, what you can do is you can right click on the effects of the first one, then click copy layer style, then make sure you have your other text selected, the layer, then right click on it, then click paste layer style. Then it will automatically give the same effect to this text. Alright, now the next step we're going to do is make the title. So before I do this, I'm just going to say you don't have to follow everything my way. You can change out the designer layout, but this is just my way. So my way, I'm going to put my title up here. So get out your text tool again, and then type in your title. Mine is digitally intelligent, so and on my other one, tick that. On this one it's a different font, and you can see it says digitally, then it's intelligent underneath. On this one it's just gonna be like this. So we're gonna change this to a color that stands out. White's good. And I'm going to do this, so I'm going to make, go to blending options, then put it outer glow, but instead of the glow being an actual glow, it's going to be a black, as you can see. Then that just basically outlines the text in a black, and you can make it bigger obviously. Actually that looks really good for me. I'm going to keep it like that. Now if you want the text to be in the center up the top, all you have to do is make sure you have it selected over here on the layers, then you hold in control and click the background layer, And now what you do is make sure you have this selected. You go up to here and you click this little box here, and that centers it. Now since I have a huge thing coming out here, the text might look off center a little bit, but that's just because it's centering this edge here and all the edge over here, so right here. Alright, that's how you center the text. The next step is to add in the subscribe, Facebook and Twitter logo. Now I have a link in the description to our website where you can download the Twitter logo and Facebook logo, and the website is called Iconspedia. Yep, Iconspedia, and you can download all different sorts of styles for different logos like Facebook, Twitter, Google+, etc. I downloaded 2 of the same styles for both Facebook and Twitter. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag them both into here. And actually that didn't work. Actually go Control undo. Actually I'm stuffing all this up. Alright, let's try that again. Put them both in here. Tick and tick. Then I'll have both Facebook and Twitter. Now I want these to both stay like this, and so I hold Control and select both the layers. Now they're too big, so I have to size them down, so you can just do this and that will come up with the transform controls for both of them. Sorry if I'm going a bit too fast, but yeah, I just got a really sore throat for some reason. Alright, click the checkbox, untick this, and that's about right. So now what we want to do is add in the subscribe button. Now the subscribe button I just got off of Google Images, which is quite simple. And here is mine, right? Where is it? Here. And you can't see it because it's alright. Make sure you do it above your background layer. There we go. And I want to size it up a little bit, so click on transform controls again. Hold in shift to keep the ratio right and check it. Alright, and I'm going to leave it about there. And there we have it. There's our very own YouTube outro. Now, as I said before, this tutorial is not going to cover the video for the thingies behind the video here. You know what I mean? Yep. So it's just a picture basically. Then when you save it, you just save it as a PNG file or JPEG or whatever. And that's about it. So thank you for watching this. I hope you found it useful. If you want more tutorials like this, then please like and subscribe and leave a comment. So see you later.